Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing this soft champagne cut crease, as you can see here. It's a perfect look, easy, quick look for date nights. If you're going out to a lounge or something, or to the club or whatever, it works. It's very easy. And it might look a little complicated, but it's not. We're only gonna be using 2 palettes for the whole look today. That's right, 2 palettes, okay? So we're gonna be doing Juvia's Place, honey. And we're gonna use it for everything, okay? For the face, for the eyes, for the highlight. So if you're interested, just keep watching. All right, guys, let's get started. So we're gonna start off by using e.l.f.'s Keep Your Balance Toner. Next, we're gonna go in with the Hydro Grip Primer by Milk Makeup. It's a little taggy, but it holds up really well under the foundation. So I'm gonna be using the ColourPop brow pencil, and I just decided to do my brows off camera. And here's my baby girl making her cameo. And now I'm just cleaning up that brow with the MAC 24-Hour Smooth Concealer. Now I'm going in with the 24-Hour Eyeshadow Base by MAC. And for moisturizer, I'm using e.l.f.'s Daily Hydration Moisturizer. And then I'm going to just dip into this Graftobian palette. This is their Inclusion palette. Now I'm going to use a flat concealer brush and my same foundation shade to clean up the top of the brow. For contouring, I'm going to go with a shade that is a couple of shades darker than my skin tone. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the contour in those places where you would naturally see a shadow. So my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, and my jawline. Contouring and highlighting can seem a little bit intimidating, but just go ahead and take your time, make sure that everything is well blended, and you'll be just fine. Here, I'm just using a Real Technique sponge to blend out this concealer. And just go ahead and make that highlight and that contour blend real well. Okay, so I know I'm looking crazy right now, but we're gonna go ahead and set this highlight with Laura Mercier's powder in translucent. All right, dipping into this Juvia's Place Warrior palette, that chocolatey brown shade. We're gonna use that as a transition shade, and also we're gonna just drag it down the nose and go ahead and define that nose contour. Jumping into the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, we're going to take a deeper brown and go ahead and add some dimension to the outer corner. To cut the crease, we're going to go ahead and use a Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC. You can use any concealer, it doesn't have to be Pro Longwear, but I find that liquid concealers tend to work best. Once that crease has been cut, we're going to go ahead and go back in with that deep brown shade and start adding that dimension back in. And then we're going to go right back in with that chocolatey brown that we use as a transition and nose contour. And we're going to add that in to the middle. Inner part of the lid. And now I'm just adding in a loose pigment. It's going to be a pigment called White Gold by Jalen Rose Cosmetics. It's one of their most popular pigments, but I just went ahead and added that to the inner part of the eye. For liner, I'm going to go ahead and use a matte black gel liner by LA Colors. Alright, so to prep for eyelashes, I'm going to go ahead and add some waterproof mascara. And while the lashes are drying, I just go ahead and start adding some powder to set my contour. And I use the same shades that I used on my lid to contour. Here I'm just using a little more Laura Mercier to cut my contour and make sure that it stays where it's supposed to be. I dipped into that burgundy shade in the Warrior 2 palette for blush. Now I'm just going in with that chocolatey brown shade that I use as a contour. And on top of that, I used a little bit of that same burgundy shade that I use for blush to add on the bottom. Popping my lashes on. Alright, so for lips, we're going to be using a brown pencil by NYX and Nouveau by MAC Cosmetics. I forgot to put setting spray, so I'm doing that here. And then I just went over that with some lip gloss. I wanted to deepen the liner, so I went in with MAC's Lip Pencil in Currant. And from the Warrior palette, I used those two shimmer shades. And that's it. This is the finished look. Tell me what you guys think. Alright, well that's it. So don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, and leave me a comment. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, my loves.